Tlapusta Abhinna Guru Pad Padma Sila Bhakti Vilas Chitta Goswami Maharaj Ji ki Jai. Tlapusta Abhinna Guru Pad Padma Sila Bhakti Vilas Chitta Goswami Maharaj. Tlapusta Abhinna Guru Pad Padma Sila Bhakti Vilas Chitta Goswami Maharaj Ji ki Jai. Bhakti Vichar Jadava Goswami Maharaj Ji ki Jai. Tlapusta Abhinna Guru Pad Padma Sila Bhakti Pradip Chitta Goswami Maharaj Ji ki Jai. Tlapusta Abhinna Guru Pad Padma Sila Sila Bhakti Vilas Chitta Goswami Maharaj. Tlapusta Bhakti Vichar Jadava Goswami Maharaj. Tlapusta Bhakti Pradip Chitta Goswami Maharaj Ji ki Jai. Tlapusta Abhinna Guru Pad Padma Sila Bhakti Bhudev Bhakti Sila Bhakti Vivek Bharati Goswami Maharaj Ji ki Jai. Om Nityapusta Abhinna Guru Pad Padma Sila Bhakti Vivek Bharati Goswami Maharaj Ji ki Jai. Om Nityapusta Abhinna Guru Pad Padma Sila Bhakti Vivek Bharati Goswami Maharaj Ji ki Jai. Om Nityapusta Abhinna Guru Pad Padma Sila Bhakti Vivek Bharati Goswami Maharaj. Nityapusta Abhinna Guru Pad Sila Bhakti Sambandha Parvat Goswami Maharaj. Nityapusta Abhinna Guru Pad Padma Sila Bhakti Shirup Siddhanti Goswami Maharaj Ji. Nityapusta Abhinna Guru Pad Padma Sila Sadananda Swami Ji ki Jai. Om Nityapusta Abhinna Guru Pad Padma Sila Sadananda Swami Ji ki Jai. Nityapusta Abhinna Guru Pad Padma Sila Bhakti Gaura Vaikhananda Goswami Maharaj Ji ki Jai. Nityapusta Abhinna Guru Pad Padma Sila Bhakti Gaura Vaikhananda. Nityapusta Abhinna Guru Pad Padma Sila Sila Bhakti Gaura Vaikhananda. Nityapusta Abhinna Guru Pad Padma Sila Bhakti Gaura Vaikhananda. Nityapusta Bhakti Jivan Janatana Goswami Maharaj Ji ki Jai. Nityapusta Abhinna Guru Pad Padma Bhakti Bila Bhakti Sila Janatana Goswami Sila Bhakti Budakshauti Goswami Maharaj Ji ki Jai. Om Nityapusta Abhinna Guru Pad Padma Sila Bhakti Vivek Bharati Sila Bhakti Sila Bhakti Kusum Saman Goswami Maharaj Ji ki Jai. Nityapusta Abhinna Guru Pad Padma Sila Bhakti Kusum Saman Goswami Maharaj Ji ki Jai. Om Nityapusta Abhinna Guru Pad Padma Sila Bhakti Komal Mausan Goswami Maharaj Ji. Nityapusta Abhinna Guru Sila Bhakti Komal Santa Goswami Maharaj Ji ki Jai. Om Nityapusta Abhinna Guru Pad Padma Sila Bhakti Sauda Asam Goswami Maharaj Ji. Nityapusta Abhinna Guru Pad Padma Sila Bhakti Gaura Vaikhananda. Nityapusta Abhinna Guru Pad Padma Sila Bhakti Vivapur Goswami Maharaj Ji ki Jai. Shapasha Sila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada ki Jai. Paramahamsacharya Sila Gaurkishore Das Babaji Maharaj ki Jai. Modiyo Shiksha Guru Nityapusta Sila Bhakti Bhakti Vedanta Vaman Goswami Maharaj Ji ki Jai. Nityapusta Modiyo Shiksha Guru Sila Bhakti Vallabh Tirtha Goswami Maharaj Ji ki Jai. Nityapusta Modiyo Shiksha Guru Sila Bhakti Vigyan Bharati Goswami Maharaj Ji ki Jai. Nityapusta Modiyo Shiksha Guru Sila Bhakti Vigyan Bharati Goswami Maharaj. Nityapusta Abhinna Guru Pad Padma Sila Sila Bhakti Vigyan Bharati Goswami. Nityapusta Abhinna Guru Pad Padma Sila Bhakti Bharati Goswami Maharaj Ji ki Jai. Nityapusta Abhinna Guru Pad Padma Sila Bhakti Bharati Goswami Maharaj Ji ki Jai. Nityapusta Abhinna Guru Pad Padma Sila Bhakti Vivek Bharati Goswami Maharaj Ji ki Jai. Jai Bhakti Nityapusta Abhinna Guru Pad Sila Bhakti Vishnu Goswami Maharaj Ji ki Jai. Shapasha Sila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada ki Jai. Paramahamsacharya Gaurkishore Das Babaji Maharaj ki Jai. Gauri Vendra Ji Baladev Vidyasan Ji ki Jai. Vishwanath Chakravarti Vrindavan Das Krishnadas Kaviraj कृष्णदास कविराज गोस्वामी जी के समानंद श्रीनिवास जो रामचंद्र कविराज महात्मा ठाकुर लोकनाथ गोस्वामी भोरद गोस्वामी भक्ष्य मुनि सीमान सेन जगदानंद पुंडी पुंडरी विधानी रामाचार्य हरिदास ठाकुर जय हरिभूषणाधन भट्ट रघुनाथ श्रीजीव गोपाल भट्टदास गुण सर्व भोगी राय रामानंद सर्वनाथ अंतरंग भद्रूपान गुरुभगे पुरुषोत्तम धाम के जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्र सुदर्शन चक्र जी की गंभीरा मंदिर गुंडीचा मंदिर हरिदास समाधि मंदिर सिद्ध गोल्टो रघुनाथ खिरचो रघुनाथ नील माधव शिला प्रभुपाद रविर्वास तुरी की है आकर्मठ मूल मठ सेवित समस्त विग्रहगण की है आकर्मठ मूल मठ सेवित समस्त विग्रहगण की है नित्यरासोसली शिवासंगन सेवित समस्त विग्रहगण की है ईश्वर दानस्थ गुरुपाद पद्म मूल समाधि मंदिर की है गुरुपाद पद्म प्रतिष्ठित श्री गोपीनाथ गौरी मठ की तत्व सेवित राधा गोपीनाथ गौर गौरव गुण सिंह लक्ष्मण सिंह जगन्नाथ जी गोपेश्वर महादेव जी गौतम कानन की गोद्रोत्सव सुरभिदेवी सुरदेवी इंद्र महाराज जी गोद्रोत्सव सानंद सुखुदा कुंज जी की श्री सच्चिदानंद भक्त में ठाकुर भजन कुटी की ठाकुर पुष्प समाधि मंदिर की ठाकुर सेवा कृष्णदास बाबा जी महाराज तदीय समाधि मंदिर की है नंदीश्वर महादेव नंदिया की बिंदा देवी की हरिहर को हरिहर भगवान जी की सुवर्ण बिहार को सुवर्ण सेन राजा सुवर्ण बिहारी हरि की है हंसवान जी के पंचानंतरा जी की सर्वनाश उनका भक्तविनाश उनका नृसिंहदेव भगवान प्रहलाद महाराज की है सपास प्रहलाद सपास नृसिंहदेव भगवान के समग्र महापुद्धम नवदीप धाम की है समग्र पुरुषोत्तम धाम निराचल धाम की है दास मातृक से वृंदावन धाम की श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरिराज गोवर्धन जी की नंदकम जर प्रसा की नयन सर बिन सर मान सर भवन सर कुसुम सर चंद्र गोविंद गणमान सिंह जी की जय दान घाट जी की जय हरिदेव जी महाराज जी गोपेश्वर महादेव भूतेश्वर महादेव जगलेश्वर महादेव नंदेश्वर महादेव कामेश्वर महादेव दाव जी महाराज गोविंद गौर नित्यानंद रासस्थली वंशीवाट दीस्वन बस्तवन घाट कालियाद हो गई है सेवा को निकुंजवन निधुवन जी की राधा श्याम सुंदर राधा रमन राधा वल्लभ राधा गुलानंद राधा दामोदर लाल जी राधा रसिकलाल जी की जय राधा गोविंद राधा मदन मोहन चौरासी विजयमंडल श्रीमद भागवत महापुराण जी गौरी शंकर जी की बिंदा देवी की पूजनीय उपस्थित वैष्णव बिंद की जय सत्यमन्य मातृमणि जी की जय 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 श्री बृहद भागवतामृत जी के श्रवण कीर्तन का भक्तबिंद की जय श्री सनातन गोसाई पाद जी की पूजनीय उपस्थित वैष्णव बिंद की जय हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय हरिनाम प्रभु की जय अनंत गिरी वैष्णव बिंद की जय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि बोल Bande Guru Padadandam Bhakta Binda Samanitam Sri Chaitanya Prabhum Bande Nityananda Sahoditam Sri Nandanandanang Bande Radhika Charanodayam Gopijano Samayuktam Bindavanam Manoharam Vancha Kalpataruasya Kipa Sindhu Bhavacha Patitanam Pavunebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Mukhaṁ Karoti Vācālaṁ Pangum Langhayatagirim Jat Kipātamahang Vande Paramananda Madhavam Vrindavai Tulsidev Vai Piya Vai Keshava Sacha Krishna Bhakti Pade Devi Sattvatvai Namo Namaha Narayan Namaskritta Naranchaiva Narottamam Deving Saraswating Vyasam Tato Jayo Mudire Sankirtane Krishna Kathopadeshe Gauriya Patrasya Prakasanecha Sadhanurakta Guru Bhakti Yukta Bhakti Pramodaksha Jagodvaranya Deyam Sada Paribhavagnam Abhishtaduham Tethas Padam Siva Viranjanutam Saranyam Vetatiham Panodapal Bhavadiputam Bande Mahapurutase Charuna Ravindam Jat Pada Pallavana Kajandamani Chataya Visfurijita Kamipikapavadu Swadarshi Purnanuragar Sasagar Saramurti Saradhika Maikada Kipam Kurosi Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta Bindu Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta Bindu Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta Bindu Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Ajanulambita bhujo kanaka bodhato Sankirtanaikapitaro kamala yataksha Vishambaro dijavaro jugadharma palo Bande jagat priyakaro karuna bhutaro Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Namami Gange Tava Pad Pankajam Surasuraira Bandito Dibbarupam Bhuktin Cha Muktin Cha Dadasinitam Bhavan Rupena Sada Naranam Ganga Taranga Ramaniya Jata Kalapam Gauri Nirantara Vibhushi Tavam Bhagam Narayano Priyamanangamada Paharam Varanasi Purapati Bhajavishanatham Vāgisajusya vadane Lakshmirjasya cha bhakshashi Jasyasti hide sambhid Tvam nishingamaham bhaje Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Yat karma bhir yat tapasa jnana vairagatascha jad Yogena dana dharmena sriya bhir tarairapi Sarvam madbhakti yogena madbhakta labate anjasa Sargapa vargam madhyam kathanchid jadi vanchati Yat karma bhir yat tapasa jnano vairagatasya jad Yogena dana dharmena srihabhir tarairapi Sarvam madbhakti yogena madbhakta labate anjasa Sargapa vargam madhyama kathanchid jadi manchasi. Gauriya Goshtipati, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada, Paramahansa Jagadguru told, without Krishna Shabda, this bhakti, this word is not at all applicable. Krishna Shabdo Chede, in Bengali, Prabhupada speaking, without Krishna Shabda, this bhakti Shabda is not at all applicable. What you say? Prabhupada speaking, Krishna Shabdo, except Krishna Shabdo, except Krishna Shabdo, this bhakti is not at all applicable anywhere. Krishna is the only object of our devotion. Krishna is the only object of our bhakti. Brahma is the object of Gyan. Chinmatra anubhuti. You can feel some Chinmatra anubhuti, Brahma, Gyan vastu. Paramatma Paramatma is an object of feeling, the proximity. I am with Bhagavan. Sannidhyar vastu. But Krishna is the only object of service. Bhakti. Because we can exchange all different kind of rasa only with Krishna. Krishna is the only object of our service, our bhakti. Krishna is the only word where this bhakti word is applicable. That doesn't mean that those who are doing Ram Bhajan, they should throw everything. Not that. Because this word Krishna means all avatar there. Balaram and Krishna all same. And all Ramchandra, all Varaha, all Vishuddhata, all same is there. But actually, we can realize that only with Krishna we can exchange all rasa, not with everybody. All avatar, everybody means all avatar, we cannot do. Krishna is the only. And that also, Nandanandan, Krishna. We cannot depend upon Bhagavan. We cannot rely Bhagavan. We are contaminated with Mayavad Vichar. That's why we cannot get the kippa of Krishna. We cannot depend upon Bhagavan Sri Krishna 100%. We cannot depend. Anuchetan, we are Anuchetan Vastu. We are infinite, small Chetan particle, Chit particle. Without Saranagati unto the lotus feet of Sadguru, who is serving Krishna, there is no other way. There is no other way because we are Chit Vastu, Chit particle, very small, infinitesimal. So we are very weak. There is no other way except taking shelter onto the lotus feet of Sadguru. There is no way. So we cannot get in connection with that Vibhu Vastu. If we are not going to take shelter of Sadguru, then we cannot get in touch with that Vibhu Vastu, Bhagavan. We cannot get in touch with Bhagavan. All our experience, we have experience, we are always thinking, we are always doing, we are always thinking, we are always doing anything, but our director is our material mind. All material experiences we have, all material experiences we have right from our birth up to now, whatever material experience bank we have, and whatever we are doing, we are going to, realize accordingly. But aprakita vastu ko bhu prakita gochar noy. Aprakita vastu can never be understood by material intellect. That we forget. Aprakita vastu ko bhu prakita gochar noy. Aprakita vastu can never be understood by the application of our material intellect. But our experience is all material experiences. So how we can do Hari Bhajan? We cannot develop Shraddha unto the lotus feet of pure Guru Vaishnava. We cannot develop. That's why we cannot get in connection with Supreme Lord. Impossible. Those pure Guru Vaishnava, they have no demand, no connection with this material world, or at all they are going to keep some connection to deliver them, material people. Otherwise they have no personal interest. They never demand even material object, material things. They are niskinchan. Any material object can, for any material object, any man, woman or material object, a Vaishnava or Vaishnavi never feel attraction. We are busy with material world, that's why we are disconnected from this Aprakriti Jagat. He who can depend upon Guru Vaishnava Bhagavan, he who can depend upon Guru Vaishnava Bhagavan, he is really intelligent. Because Bhagavan told, Esha buddhimatam buddhi, manisha cha manishinam, jat sattam anrite neha, martena apnati amritam. With this, man is mortal. With his mortal body, if he can realize that Amrita is there in the eternal world, if we try to get that Amrita, then Bhagavan Sri Krishna speaking, then we are intelligent. Otherwise, no. Esha buddhimatam buddhi, manisha cha manishinam, jat satyam anrite neha martena apnati amritam. By this material body, which is a chana bhangur, brittle, anytime we can break down. If somebody is trying his best to get that Amrita, he is actually intelligent. He is actually intelligent. Otherwise, we cannot say he is intelligent. Intelligent we cannot say. It's not intelligent. Is not intelligent. So, very important thing. We will have to hear from a living sadhu, Jivanto. We will have to hear from a living sadhu, is a glowing example of idealism. Who is the glowing adarsha, is the glowing example of idealism. You can hear from that sadhu. Then we can realize what is called Aprakriti Jagat. We can realize Bhakti Tattva. Otherwise it's impossible. Otherwise it is impossible for us. Then we can realize, then we can realize who is, then we can realize our Bhagavad Tattva Vigyan, because it is written in Shastra, Bhagavad Tattva Vigyan Mukta Sangasya Pariyayati. Bhagavad Tattva Vigyan Mukta Sangasya Pariyayati. So, it's very typical. It is really impossible to understand, but still, because this Bhagavad Tattva about Bhagavad Tattva Amrita, Jamraji Maharaj, one of those 12 Mahajans speaking, Guhyam Vishuddhyam Durvadhyam, Guhyam Vishuddhyam Durvadhyam, Jadgyata Amritam Ashnute. Guhyam, secrets of the secret. Vishuddhyam, all pure object, but it's very pure. Pure, Guhyam Vishuddhyam, Durvadhyam. People having their material intellect, that is why it is impossible to conceive. That is why it is impossible for us to conceive, because we are busy with material things. Yesterday, I was discussing about these topics of Brihad Bhagavatamrita. Gopakumar hearing all advice from Bhagavad Gita Mahapuran, Mahaupanishad. They are giving advice, and gradually we are coming in this point where we can see that those Mahapuran, Mahapanishad, they like to establish the glories, unique glories, excellent, absolute glories of Bhakti Devi and nothing else. They like to establish this point. And regarding Bhakti Devi, Bhakti Devi means Sautapantha. No Sautapantha, no Bhakti. That's why I told you yesterday that logic cannot stand. Logic cannot stand. But we are busy with logic. We are always busy with logic. Why so? Why so? Why so? Why not this? This is busy. I told Tarko Apatishto Srutayo Vivinya. Is from Mahabharata. Tarko Apatishto. You go on, you can go on doing Tarka, logical interpretation or altercation, as you like. You can go on doing, but you cannot come to a final conclusion. But Tarka means somebody can do Tarka, logic. I can also give logic. Then he can also give, Mahaprabhu already wanted to prove it. Mahaprabhu wanted to prove it in Navadvip Lila. When Mahaprabhu was student, only student, Mahaprabhu was only student. So, Mahaprabhu used to break one Siddhanta and establish. Again breaking, again making. It was the Mahaprabhu used to do this. After that, Mahaprabhu threw everything and wanted to show Bhakti is the only thing. Not even Sanskrit, nothing. Mahaprabhu even stopped. Mahaprabhu even, Mahaprabhu even wanted to stop giving lesson to Sanskrit grammar. Finally. Whatever Mahaprabhu going to explain, Mahaprabhu always grammar, Sanskrit grammar, Mahaprabhu going to establish Krishna, 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 Krishna. Then after that, Mahaprabhu left everything. Mahaprabhu used to, apply logic all the time. Sometimes speaking to Gadadhar, what is this? You speak, give answer. Gadadhar, this is not true. No, this is true. After that, Gadadhar is defeated. Or Murari Gupta, going to catch. Or Mukundo, hey Mukundo, I get you. Now you will have to give answer to my question. I am going to put some logic. Mukundo speaking, this is the answer. No, I can disprove it. I can prove that is not right. He is going to prove. Mukundo will, oh, really? It is so. No, you don't understand. Again Mahaprabhu going to establish Siddhanta. Going to break the Siddhanta of opponent party. Again going to establish Siddhanta. After that, when the opponent party is hypnotized, surprised to see, then Mahaprabhu says, you don't understand. I can again prove that it is not right. Mahaprabhu again going to disprove it. After that, oh, it's not right. Again Mahaprabhu going to establish it. You see this? Mahaprabhu used to do it. Finally Mahaprabhu wanted to prove that it is nothing. Logical interpretation cannot stand in the way of that absolute truth. Mahaprabhu wanted to prove it. Follow. So we will have to depend upon our previous Guru Varga, I mean Sauta Pantha. That's why I told, Tarko Apratishto. Tarko, you cannot get any solution by logic. Tarko Apratishto, Sutayo Vivinna, different kind of Shruti there is confusing for you. So you cannot come into any conclusion. It's very difficult. Sutayo Vivinna. And there is no two rishis. You cannot find out two rishis. Such two rishis, both of them having same opinion, on same, different opinion. So, Tarka Pradishto Sutayo Vivinya, Naso Munirjasya Matam Navinyam, Mahajano Jeno Gato Sapantha. So, what is the solution? Solution is that Mahajan Sautapantha, whatever realization coming to us is true. Follow. Mahajano Jeno Gato Sapantha. Whatever Siddhanta which we are getting from our Guru Varga is okay. That's why Mahapuran, Srimad Bhagavad Mahapuran, Mahapunishat, they are speaking Shada Pramana Bhutanam Asmakam Mahatam Tatha Bhakyani Vyavaharascho Pramanam Khalu Sarvatha. Our all documents we are going to represent from Srimad Bhagavad Mahapuran. I was bound to write heavy on some issue. I was bound to write heavy. Because it was not question. If there is any authentic question, or at all any authentic question, then I could give answer very easily. But it was very complicated, issue. So though I am going to give all documents of Shastra, still they are going to fight. I am giving example. Bhaktivinoda Thakur told this, all, Shruti Shastra, Siddhi Shastra, Bharadraj, Sanghita, all different. But they are not going to accept it. But what to do? Then I was bound to become heavy, to write something. When Bhaktivinoda Thakur is speaking, all different, Hari Bhakti Vilas or Satkriya Sat Dipika, then why from you are getting this kind of argument? It's not good, no? That's why I was bound to speak heavy. Sada pramana bhutanam asmakam mahatam tatha bhakyani vyavaharascho pramanam khalu sarvata. Then we are going to give all documents from Srimad Bhagavad Mahapuran, Srimad Bhagavatam Pramanam Amalam Prema Pumartha Mahana. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhur Matam Idam Tattadaranapara. In Bhagavad Mahapuran, what documents there? And Mahaprabhu told Narad Pancharatra and Bhagavatam going the same meaning, same inner meaning. So, we are going to give all example from Srimad Bhagavat, Adi, etc. Shastra. And Sri Naraji Maharaj, Prahlad, all Mahajan, all our previous Mahajan, their advice, their Bhakya, time to time their advice, Narad, Prahlad, all their advice, Mahajan, or Shukadev Goswami, Sanakadi Rishi, Mahanubhav Ganer, all their activities, all their vichar, we are going to accept. Because they are going to glorify bhakti all the time. Shuk, Shanakadi, Preme Godo Godo, in Kirtan you are speaking, na? Bale Gora Gada Dhare. Arotini Hari was speaking, evening time also. Kirtan. Shiva Shuko Narodo Preme Godo Godo. What do you mean? All Naradji Maharaj, Prahlad, Shuka, Sanakadi, they are realized soul, weak. All they are going to establish the glories, absolute glorification of Bhakti Devi. So, we are supposed to follow the same track. Why? We can follow another track. They always want to establish the unique glorification of Bhagavad Mahapuran or Bhakti Devi. All there. So, Tarka Apratishta Sutayo Vivinya Nasho Munir Jasamatam Navinyam Mahajano Yeno Gato Sapanta. So, what all our Mahajan, previous Mahajan speaking, that we can accept as evidence is called Arshobhakyo. You don't know, you never heard. It is called Arshobhakyo, means those Mahajan, they are speaking. That is also Praman. Regarding Praman, there is so many evidence. Shauta Praman is the best of all. Shauta Praman is the best. Shauta Pantha Praman is the best, Because all other evidence, there can be some mistake, a possibility there. Now question can come, we are Gauriya Sampradaya, we are going to follow Sriman Mahaprabhu, or our Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, Jiva Goswami, Raghunath Goswami, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Prabhupada. Then if we follow Prahlad Maharaj and Naradji, Prahlad Maharaj, okay? Yes. Basically, they are following all Bhagavad Dharma. Basically, they are all following Bhagavad Dharma. That doesn't mean I can say only you can stay, only you can, only you can discuss about Prahlad Maharaj. I am not speaking. Basically, Prahlad Maharaj or Janak Maharaj or, Pitama Vishwa, they are all going to discuss about Atma Tattva, Bhagavad Tattva. Follow? So we can follow them basically all Bhagavad Dharma. But Narottama Thakur speaking, our previous Mahajan and present Mahajan, like Bhaktivinoda Thakur Prabhupada, all those fallen soul Acharya, if you think they are also Mahajan, I cannot accept. I cannot accept. All Mahajan, previous Mahajan, up to Bhaktivinoda Thakur Prabhupada, they, but at present those who are bonded soul, I cannot accept their idealism. It's not right. So, those who are following Bhagavad Dharma in toto, I can follow them. So, basically, Prahlad Maharaj is also following Bhagavad Dharma, Sanatana Goswami following Bhagavad Dharma, Rupa Goswami following. That doesn't mean I can only discuss about Prahlad Maharaj. Because Narottama Thakur already told, Mahajaner jai path, sei pathe habo anugato. What is the way shown by our Mahajan? The way shown by our Mahajan. I can follow, we can follow that way. Shamiggo sesam hetuhu pantha santapa varijitaha. I already discussed, or next week I can also discuss again. Mahayano yeno gato sapantha. So, we see, Narottama Thakur speaking, Mahajaner jai path, sei pate habo anurato, purva par koriya vichar. Narottama Thakur speaking, what is the way shown by Mahajan, all our Mahajan, Bhagavad Bhakta, Mahajan, that we can follow. But, purva par koriya vichar. Purva par koriya vichar means, we must keep balance. Prahlad Maharaj speaking also, we are learning from Prahlad Maharaj. So many things. It's called basic Bhagavatam. That doesn't mean I can keep my knowledge confined within this area of Prahlad Maharaj. I can go further. All other Mahajans, what they are speaking, those who are in line with Bhagavad Dharma, are finally those who are Gauriya Vaishnava Sampradaya, Gauriya Guru Varga. We have to come to this point. That's why Narottama Thakur speaking, Mahajaner jai path, sei path habo anurato, purva par koriya vichar. We must keep balance with the previous teaching and present teachings. Basically, we are all following Bhagavad Dharma, but Rupa Goswami was speaking about how to reach the lotus feet of Radha Govinda to serve Radha Govinda like Brajavasis. Rupa Goswami wanted to show us Rupanuga Bhajan. So I should not express any biasness that I cannot discuss in Rupanuga Bhajan. Not that. Purva par koriya vichar. Previous Siddhanta vichar and present Siddhanta, you have to keep balance and come to the conclusion. Bhakti Siddhanta vichar. So here also, it is the Siddhanta Shada pramana bhutanam asmakam matam tatha bhakyani vyavharasya pramanam khalu sarvata. Mahajan Bhakko, what all our previous Mahajan, the realized soul, Narad, Prahlad, Shiva, Shuk, Shanakadi, whatever they are speaking, their activities, all their behavior, etiquette, they are always going to glorify Bhakti Devi. They are always going to glorify Bhakti Devi. So that is called praman. If somebody going against Bhakti Devi, I can put the Prahlad Maharaj told, Naitatmano me tava katha suvaikunthanat sampriyate durita dushtamasadu tibram kamaturam harsashoka vaishanartham tasmin katham tavagatim bimissamidiya. Or nate vidu swartha gatim hi vishnum durasayaji bahirarthamanim andhaja tandai rupaniya manam teyopi suchatanta murudam nisat badya. All Prahlad Maharaj going to establish the glorification of Bhakti Devi. Sada pramana bhutanam asmakam mahatam tatha bhakyani vyavaharascha pramanam kholu sarvada. That is called praman. What our previous Mahajan speaking, Sautapantha, Sautapat, this is also way out. Anyway, so those who are only busy with moksha, they have no direct realization about moksha, what they mean to say. So, Vadanti tat tattvavidam sattam yad jnanam adhyayam brahmeti paramatmeti bhagavaniti sabdate. Bhagavan Chaitanya Mahaprabhu speaking, this paratattva going to express in different form. One is niskalam anantam ashesha bhutam govindam adipurusha. Jad brahman niskalam anantam ashesha bhutam. All the body effulgence of Govinda in the form of Brahma Jyoti we can get. This is called Chinmatra Anubhati. Only Chit realization you can get, that much facility. When you are going to meet with Paramatma, then you can realize something. But I started with the advice of Prabhupada that this seva, this word is only applicable for Bhagavan Sri Krishna. Because devotees, they are not satisfied with Paramatma realization. Devotees, they are not at all satisfied, cannot get satisfaction by Brahma realization or Paramatma realization. They like to serve their Prabhu Bhagavan. That's why, Moksha is such a stage where no question of seva can stand. Moksha is such a stage where there is no question of seva can stand. It is one kind of suicidal squad. Like one man going to fit one bomb on chest and going to jump on somebody. He is personally going to die and is going to kill that man. Many such incidents happened before. Many such incidents happened. It's called suicidal squad. He like to kill himself, military man also. Sometimes they are going to, to protect motherland, they are going to take bomb on their chest and going to jump into the artillery, military artillery. They are going to jump to destroy them. It happens so. But anyway, it is called suicidal squad. They like to go out of pain. They like to go out of the feeling, of any pain. That's why they like to extinct their existence. But this is not true. Only body can go. Only body can go. But Atma never going to die. Atma eternally present. I already told. But in the moksha mean, when that Jivatma going to submerge with Brahma, that submerge going to clarify that only they are going to submerge, but separate existence must be there. Separate existence must be there. Not that the Atma become Vibhu and submerge. I already told, is impractical Siddhanta Vichar. Impractical Siddhanta Vichar, how we can say one Jivatma infinitesimal Chit particle can become Brahma? Okay, qualitatively Brahma. Qualitatively Brahma already, but cannot become Vibhu Chaitanya. Already I discussed yesterday this sloka, you can remember. Already I discussed this, yesterday. You can remember yesterday I was discussing Aparimita dhruvastanu vrito jadi sarvagata starhina shashate tiniyamo dhruvani taratha ajanicha janamayo tadavimucha niyantri bhavit samamanu jhanatam jadamatam matadushtaya. You can remember Aparimita dhruvastanu vrito jadi sarvagata. If one Chit particle become Vibhu, if this kind of Siddhanta, tarhina shashate niyamo dhruvo netvaratha. This kind of Siddhanta wrong. Because we are under the control of that Vibhu Chaitanya. Vibhu Chaitanya, na? So jivas, countless jivas, eternally present. They are controlled by, controller is Bhagavan. But if we speak wrong Siddhanta, that this Jiva become Brahma is wrong. Tarahina Sasa, then who can rule? Who can rule over whom? That is the question. This is called wrong Siddhanta. Aparimita dhruvastana vrito jadi sarvagata sarhina sasatet niyamo dhruvo netaratha ajanita janamayo tadamimucha niyantri bhavet samamanu janatam jadamatam matadushtotaya. Jeev and Bhagavan not same. Eternally there is difference. Jeev eternally present, Bhagavan eternally present, all okay, but not same. They have some achinta vedaved. I already told, there is always eternal distinction, differences there. So, this is wrong Siddhanta. If we say bonded Jivatma or Chit particle can become Vibhu Vastu, not possible. It's wrong Siddhanta Vichar. Eternally, the difference, the major difference between Bhagavan and or Jivatma eternally present, Achinta Vedavet Tattva. Achinta Vedavet. So if we say all same, not possible. Aparimita dhruvastanu vrito yadi sarvagata starahina shashate tiniyamo dhruvani torata ajanicha janamayam tadavimucha niyantri bhavet samamanu janatam jadamatam matadushthataya. This conception is totally wrong. Jeev can never become Brahma. Jeev can never become Brahma. Not possible. Jeev can never become Brahma. Always eternally present, Jivatma and Bhagavan distinction must be there. But according to Achinta Vedavet Tattva. Also, from Bhagavad Gita Mahapuran I can give another example, or you can remember yesterday I told those who are Mukta Purush, they sometime going to adopt different bodies to do bhajan. Sometime they are going to accept body. They are going to accept body. What is that? Mukta upi lilaya vigraham kritva bhagavantam bhajanti. Mukta, those who are free. Mukta upi lilaya vigraham kritva bhagavantam bhajanti. Those who are mukta, they also sometime they are also going to adopt some body, lilaya, vigraham, they are taking body to do bhajan. They like to do bhajan. So, mukta opi lilaya vigraham kitva bhagavantam bhajanti. So this Siddhanta, now we can analytically judge. We can now try to discuss. Because if one Jivatma, it become Brahma, then how it is possible for Jivatma to come down again and adopt another body with the desire to do bhajan, extensive bhajan? In Barsana also, Nandagram, sometime some lucky devotee can see one sadhu who left body 200 years back. I am speaking the fact. One sadhu left body almost 200 years back. But some sadhu was successful to see him in Barsana Bhajan Kuti, doing bhajan. How possible? He already left body. He already left body. How it is possible for me to see that sadhu again, 200 years back left? Also in Shankar Sampradaya, we can prove. Also in Shankar Sampradaya, we can prove they are foolish. Because in Shankar Sampradaya, because in Shankar Sampradaya, there is one conception going on. There is some running conception going on. There's Shankaracharya, that Shankaracharya left body and again came here to write this and this. So the Mayavadi going to make, Mayavadi they themselves going to make a trap for them. Mayavadis, they are going to make a trap for them. They are in trap. Is this kind of conception going on? This kind of story going on in Shankar Sampradaya, that Shankaracharya took birth again to compile this Shastra. Now question is there, is Shankaracharya going to live? If Shankaracharya going to leave body and going to submerge with Brahma, become Brahma, how it is possible to come back again? That's when, though Jivatma going to attain Brahma, but still their separate existence must be there. Their separate existence must be there, without which this conception is totally wrong Siddhanta. So, separate existence must be there. Mukta opi lilaya vigraham kritva bhagavantam bhajanti. So many such in Vrindavan Dham, in Varshana, Nandagram. One sadhu left body 100 years back or 200 years back, but still is doing bhajan. Maybe 50 years back, one sadhu there is staying in Varsana. He saw one sadhu who left body almost 50 years back. They are not ghosts. They are not actually ghosts. They are not ghosts. They are sadhu. This is the Siddhanta Vichar. Mukta opi lilaya vigraham kritva bhagavantam bhajanti. Though they are mukta, free totally, but still with a strong desire of doing bhajan, they again can come here, accepting body. Of course, that body is not material, anyway. So, Prahlad, Naraj, Hanuman, all they are going to forbid, Mayavad Vichar. They are going to ignore Mayavad Vichar. Because they always like to establish Bhakti Siddhanta. Follow. What is that? Tatha Mahatam Sinarad Prahlad Hanumadadinam Prachinanam Bhakyani. Sanatana Goswami is going to quote. What? Sanatana speak. Sanatana Goswami wanted to project the documents, Siddhanta Vichar. What is that? Sanatana Goswami speaking, see Narad, Prahlad, Hanumanji Maharaj, all they are, Bhagavad Parshad, they going to ignore. They always want to ignore the oneness with Bhagavan. They always want to ignore the conception of oneness of Jivatma with Bhagavan, Brahmapati. Why? Because they say, if we are going to accept, then we cannot maintain this kind of unique, loveful relation between Bhagavan and us. Bhagavan is our worshipable object, Shevya, and we are Seva. So if we are going to accept this kind of conception of Mayavadi, then in that case we cannot maintain this Sheva-Shevak relationship, is not possible. Sheva-Shevak relationship already, going to be destroyed. Sheva, who is Sheva? Devotee. Those who love Bhagavan, they are Sheva, and Bhagavan, they are Shevak, and Bhagavan is Sheva. So, Prahlad Maharaj, Narad, they never want to approve this kind of unification with Bhagavan to destroy their identity. Actually, their identity never destroyed, Atma is there. So, it is written, Tatha Mahatam Si Narada Prahlad Hanumadadinam Prachinanam Bhakyani. So Sanatana Goswami want to project one very excellent document. Sanatana Goswami is actually, it is the Siddhanta Vichar of Bhagavaji Mahapuran or Mahapuranishad, etc. They are going to advise to Gopakumar. So you try to maintain the track. If you are going to lose your track, you cannot understand. Yes, Sanatana Goswami representing, but Sanatana Goswami is going to quote that this is the case. So, Naradji Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj, Hanumanji Maharaj, what is their conception? They are speaking, Bhavat Chede Tasmai Sprihayami Na Muktaye. What speaking? Bhavabandha Chide Tasmai Sprihayami Na Muktaye Bhavano Prabhu Raham Daso Iti Yatro Vilupate. Wow, very nice. Try to hear. Bhavabandhana Chide Tasmai Sprihayami Na Muktaye. Hey Bhagavan, hey Prabhu, you can easily cut or anartha bondage, everything. Bhavabandha Chide Tasmai. Bhagavan can cut anartha by the help of Guru Vaishnava. So Bhava Chide, any topics of Bhagavan can help us to cut all material bondage very easily. Bhavabandhana Chide Tasmai Sprihayami Na Muktaye. Hey Bhagavan, we are less interested to get mukti. Because if we are going to accept mukti, then I am your eternal servant, you are my eternal seva vastu. this title can get lost. Bhava bandhaschide tasmai sprihayami na muktaye. Bhava bandhaschide tasmai sprihayami na muktaye. Bhavano prabhuraham daso iti yatro vilupati. This title can get lost, that we are your servant and you are our eternal Prabhu. This relationship we don't like to, we don't like to miss this Siddhanta Vichar. Mayavad, I already told yesterday, I must discuss something. Mayavad going to ignore Shakti Tattva. Mahaprabhu wanted to give example in front of Sanatana Gosai that Mayavadis, they like to ignore the existence of Shakti. They are speaking Bhagavan going to get deformed, deformation of Bhagavan taking the shape, deformation of Bhagavan going to taking the shape of this world. This is totally wrong. Mahaprabhu told, Bhagavan never get deformation. Bhagavan can never undergo deformation. But about Bhagavan it is written, Yad Brahma Niskalam Anantam Asesha Bhutam. Eternally present Bhagavan. If we are going to accept this Mayavad Siddhanta, then it is totally wrong. Bhagavan can never undergo any reaction. Bhagavan can never undergo any kind of reaction, not possible. Bhagavan is absolute. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted to give one example to Sanatana Gosai. Sanatana, one touchstone going to convert iron piece into gold, but that iron piece itself not going to be changed. If in this material world, Mahaprabhu giving example that Sanatana, in this material world, actually this discussion took place in Varanasi between Mahaprabhu and Prakashananda Saraswati. Prakashananda Saraswati and Mahaprabhu, this discussion took place. Sanatana Sikha, something Mahaprabhu going to touch, but not totally. This topic is from the discussion of Mahaprabhu and Prakashananda Saraswati. Mahaprabhu speaking, if one material's touchstone can have that kind of power that can convert other metal into gold, but itself that touchstone not going to be converted, then why you are going to express doubt that Bhagavan, without changing his own feature, it is possible for Bhagavan, it is 100% possible for Bhagavan to create this material world. And as per Gauriya Siddhanta, we know Bhagavan's Bhagavad Sakti Parinati. This material world, this infinity material world, is the transformation of the Shakti of Bhagavan. Bhagavan never undergo never undergo any deformation. Shakti Tattva can do it. Mayavadi speaking, this whole world is like dream, not at all existing. Mahaprabhu speaking, how possible? We can discover our body, all creation here. How possible this is one kind of dream? It is totally wrong conception. But we can pass this kind of dream. Mahaprabhu told, we can say this material creation is okay. It is not fictitious. It is not false. Material creation is okay, but duration is very for short time, short period of time. Mahaprabhu told, okay, this creation is not false. If we say creation of Bhagavan is false, then Bhagavan is also false. If we say the creation of Bhagavan is all false, is like drama, then Bhagavan is also false. How we can say this? Rather we can say, Mahaprabhu told that creation is true, not absolute truth, but creation is there. Duration is not for infinity period. Duration is for short period, but creation is not false. Bhagavan and his creation is all okay, not false. Because if creation of Bhagavan is false, then Bhagavan is also false. Karya Karan, cause and effect. If the cause is false, the effect is also false. It cannot so happen. So Mahaprabhu told, this conception is totally wrong. If one, they are speaking all false creation. Mahaprabhu told, no, this creation is okay. Creation is there, not dream. But it is unstable. That we can say. Mahaprabhu told, creation is okay. Not that creation falls like dream. One time it happened so. Srila Bhaktivinoda Tirtha Goswami Maharaj told me many times, not one time. Maharaj told one time I go to Saharanpur before Haridwar. I went there. But I went for preaching. All different devotees going different places. I reach one house. It's very aristocratic house. I wanted to, calling bell, I push. There one lady, fat lady, very old lady coming out. What do you want? I started speaking about some, reason for why I am coming. Gauranga Mahaprabhu. But the lady speaking, I am giving argument. Tirtha Maharaj speaking, I am giving argument. This material world is there, or unstable, but still we are in trouble. Our material sangsar going to put us in misery this way. And that man and that lady, Tirtha Maharaj speaking, Bhagavan is Supreme Lord is there. But the lady always smiling and speaking. All false, all like dream, all false, all like dream. She was Mayavadi, na? All false, all like dream. Finally, Maharaj started giving so many arguments. Siddhanta Vijaya, but she is not at all ready to accept. Then Maharaj become very upset and speaking. Well, if Bhagavan is false or creation is false, you are also false. You are also false. Your conception is also false. If Bhagavan is false, Bhagavan Maya and creation is false, you are also false. Your body is false. Everything false. Then I go away from that place. Maharaj told. So, they are wrong conception. Mahaprabhu speaking, well, creation is okay, but it is the transformation of Bhagavat Shakti, not Bhagavan. Deformation of Bhagavan is not possible. Bhagavan can never undergo any deformation, it's not possible. Mayavadi speaking, this material world is like the misconception growing. Mayavadi speaking, this material was like dream or misconception, like the conception of a snake can grow in a rope hanging in a where. Suppose one rope is hanging in some place, and the wind is here, and the rope is hanging here and there. Follow what I say. Somebody going, and the picture of this rope is there in the road. It is full moon period, and the village man going, suddenly stop. Oh, there is a snake. Are snake there? Another man coming with a lantern. Can you help me? I think there is one snake. But where is snake? Let me see. Come. The man going to put the lamp in front of that object, they discover, oh my God, it is only one rope, no snake. But the conception of snake growing inside heart. Is the panic also not false? the kind of panic, and oh, there is snake, this kind of fear is also not false. That is not false. But the snake is not there. But the conception of the snake is okay. Otherwise, if the conception of the snake is not there, how I am going to fear? By watching the rope hanging in a rope hanging there, like snake. So, those Mayavadi speaking is the misconception, like the wrong conception we are developing. What wrong conception? We are thinking one rope as a snake. But our Gauriya devotees, they are speaking, Maharaj, our Gauriya devotee, they are speaking, well, maybe somebody going to grow some misconception by watching one rope just hanging in a where? It looks like snake. It looks like snake. But the conception of snake was not wrong. But the conception of snake was not, there was some reality. Conception of snake was not false. Oh, there is snake. The conception of the snake was not false. There was some reality. And at the same time, maybe due to one rope hanging, I developed this conception of snake. But snake must be there somewhere. Snake, one kind of, creature, like snake. It is not false. This conception of snake may be wrong, but somewhere there, snake is there. If snake is not at all, if there is no existence of any snake, if there is no existence of any snake anywhere in the world, then where from the conception of snake and the panic out of that can come? Not possible. That's mean here I can develop wrong conception due to some rope, that there is one snake. But at all it is not wrong conception. Snake must be there somewhere. Snake must be there, otherwise if you don't know what is snake, how snake is, how poisonous, how you are going to develop this kind of foolish conception. Oh, painful conception. Our Guru Varga, our Gauriya Guru Varga going to give this kind of conception that Mayavadi, their conception is totally wrong conception. Their conception is not at all true. Basically, they are not going to accept the eternal existence of Bhagavan. They are going to say that due to Maya, Brahma being under the trap of Maya, Brahma being under the trap of Maya, create these jivas, all jivas. Brahma in the trap of Maya. This way, if we are going to accept all the Mayavad Vichar, then top to bottom everything wrong. But I have no time to discuss all in details, all wrong conception. Our Achinta Vedavet Tattva. Try to understand, go into the deep, philosophy, vichar. Our Achinta Vedavet Tattva doesn't mean, Achinta means inconceivable, beyond human comprehension, but still our Achinta Vedavet Tattva doesn't mean it is not existing. Try to realize. Achinta Vedavet Siddhanta doesn't mean that there is no reality in it. Though it is beyond our human comprehension, though it is beyond human comprehension, though it is beyond human comprehension, even we cannot imagine, but still we cannot ignore the reality of this conception of Achinta Vedaved. Mayavad is speaking, Ved means, oh, this Ved Darshan, this wrong conception is due to Maya. According to Mayavad Vichar, their Ved, I mean, their Ved conception is artificial or wrong, not at all existing. As per Mayavad Vichar, they are speaking, there is a Ved, the Jivatma going to feel Brahma in the trap of Maya, going to express this, Brahma forget everything, has become Maya, the Ved. But if this kind of conception, if you are going to accept, then all wrong conception. Because they are Ved, if their Ved conception is wrong, Mayavadi, their Ved conception is wrong, they say only one tattva is there, Brahma tattva, all other tattva is, also one kind of illusory, false. Because they want to establish Advaita tattva, Advaita, Vichar. That's why they say, that's why they are speaking, this is wrong. They are going to speak this way, that according to Mayavad, this Ved is artificial. Their Ved conception is artificial. Because ultimately, when the Ved is, when this Ved, this disparity, misconception is over, only we can disperse Brahma. Nothing there. So according to Mayavad, their Ved conception is wrong. If Ved conception is wrong, their conception about this material world is also wrong. If Ved conception is wrong, if Ved conception is wrong, their Brahma conception is also wrong. But according to our Vaishnava Siddhanta Vichar, our Achinta Vedaved Tattva is eternally present. Our Achinta Vedaved, Ved means difference. Simultaneously, Ved means simultaneously difference and non-difference. This conception, as per our Gaudiya Siddhanta, is eternally present. Not that like Mayavadi. Eternally present. Because both okay. Simultaneously different and non-different possible. But this Siddhanta Vichar, common people cannot realize, it is beyond human comprehension, it is beyond our imagination, but surely there is some reality of this conception. Reality of this conception is there, not wrong. But Mayavadi, they are all wrong. All wrong conception. Mayavadi speaking, Brahma now accepting some title under the trap of Maya, Upadhi. Upadhi mean title. When Brahma under the trap of Maya going to accept one title like Jiva, then this material creation, all Jiva, countless and human, animals and every creation we can see. But this is wrong conception. This is wrong conception. This is wrong conception, totally wrong conception. So, as per our Siddhanta Vichar, our Achinta Vedaved Vichar is eternally present. Jivatma, all countless Jiva eternally present. Bhagavan eternally present. All Maya present. Follow, all present, eternally present. So, even after mukti, our devotee can accept Bhagavad Dasya. Because Shankaracharya personally wrote in, I can show you, Bhaja Govinda. At the same time writing so many things. Samprapte sannite kale nahi nahi rakshati dunkriya karane. Again we know Bhajo Govindam, Govindam Bhajo Muramate. Then Shankaracharya, even after getting mukti, Shankaracharya writing this way. Even after mukti, Shankaracharya expecting seva. But their followers, they don't understand. Even after mukti, Shankar Bhagavan going to get dasya. Follow. Ma kuru dhano jano jauvana garvam harati nimeshat kalo sarvam maya mayamidam akhilam hitva brahmapadam pravisho viditva bhajo govindam govindam bhajo muramate. One first part speaking Brahma, first part speaking, speaking that I can attain Brahma. Second, speaking, I can serve Brahma. I mean Dasya. So, when Mayavadis they are speaking, Shankaracharya again took birth to compile some job which was undone before. Then they are in the trap of their false philosophy. You say that Shankaracharya already attained Brahma. Then if attained Brahma, then separate existence is not possible. Then how Shankaracharya again coming here? If Shankaracharya become Brahma, then how is possible Shankaracharya again coming here? Not possible. That means you are in the trap of your own false philosophy. That means Jivatma, even when Jivatma going to submerge with Brahma, still eternal separate existence must be there. That is the evidence I am discussing for a long time. It's true. You cannot just avoid this Siddhanta Vichar. You cannot avoid. Follow. So, Shankaracharya never wanted to speak any object to see. Shankaracharya never told to see any object just different from Brahma. Same, really so. All infinity world is Brahma, but still there is diversity, transformation of Shakti or deformation of Shakti is possible. Because without Shakti, as per the Siddhanta Vichar of Mayavadi, Brahma is useless. Brahma is devoid of any Shakti. Brahma is useless, all useless. Brahma is devoid of Shakti. Even Brahma cannot have personal power to protect himself. If you are thinking Brahma having no Shakti, that's when you are going to blame. You have some allegation that Brahma having no Shakti, even Brahma is unable to protect his own existence. So what we can do with this kind of useless Brahma? As per your conception, I am asking you, if Brahma is so useless that even Brahma cannot maintain his own existence, that the useless Brahma, what we can do by worshipping this kind of useless Brahma? Where from this kind of wrong conception coming inside your heart? All foolish. So, Shankaracharya is speaking that all, Ma kuru dhano jano jovana garvam. Shankaracharya is speaking, don't try to maintain any false ego inside your heart. But you are going to maintain false ego. I am Brahma. I am Brahma. Is false ego? You are Joshisangi. Shankaracharya is speaking, Ma kuru dhano jano jovana garvam harati nimeshad kalo sarvam maya mayamidam akhilam hitva brahma padam pravisho viditva. Brahma padam pravisho viditva. Brahma pad I can attain. But Shankaracharya is not going to sing, there is no say, Jivatma not eternally present, not possible. Otherwise, why Shankaracharya is going to ask, Seva Dasya from Bhagavan? You speak only one thing. You speak only, you are going to, but Shankaracharya speaking about bhakti. But they misunderstand. By the order of Bhagavan, Shankaracharya came here in the material world to establish Sharirak Bhashya, Mayavad Bhashya, to put all demons and witches, all Rakshas into confusion. Bhagavan already told, in Padma Puran, you try to misguide people, those who are demonic characters, so that they cannot get bhakti, amrita. You make them, you put them in confusion by establishing Sharirak Bhashya, Mayavad Bhashya. That was the instruction of Bhagavan to Shankar Bhagavan. So Shankaraha, Shaksha Shankara. Shankaracharya coming in the Shankar Bhagavan coming in the form of Shankaracharya. There is so many evidence in it. I don't like to go into, argument, no need, because it is axiomatic truth. It is 100%. Okay. So, now, Gopakumar hearing so many Siddhanta Vichar here. There is so many examples. I like to quote one or two. Sanagadi Rishi, I already told. They heard something about Bhagavan from Brahma, father and Acharya. Finally, they started feeling inspiration to meet with Bhagavan. Tashyara vindo nayanasya padara vindo kinjal kamisro tulsi makaranda vayu. This sloka I already told. They started feeling reaction inside heart. When the Chandan Tulsi already offered unto the lotus feet of Bhagavan, as a smell coming inside their nose. Tashyara vindanayanasya padara vinda kinjal kamisra tulsi makarunda vayu. This antaragataha savivarena chakara tesham Sanchobam akshara jusamupi chittatono. They are feeling reaction due to bhakti. They develop bhakti. So, Sanakadi Rishi, they also develop bhakti. Shukamuni, Shukadev Goswami already told in Bhagavatam, he already told himself that I was busy with Ekakshar Brahma Upasana. I was busy with Nirgun Upasana, Bhaka. But Parinishchito upi Nirgunne Grihitottam Sulokaya. Parinishchito upi Nirgunne. I was Parinishta. I was busy, totally addicted with Brahma feeling. Parinishchito Nirgunne. But finally, I was bound to accept the lotus feet of Bhagavan and his bhakti. So much documents. And Mahaprabhu himself personally wanted to discuss this point with Sanatana Goswami, with Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya also. With Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya also Mahaprabhu wanted to discuss Atma Ramasya Munayo Nirganthya Upi Urukrame Kurvanti Ahetukim Bhaktim Itvam Bhuta Gunaha Harihi. And in Gita, Bhagavan also told that Nirvishesh Abhyakta Gatirhi Duksham Deho Badvi Ramat Pate Abhyakta Sarup, the bhajan of Abhyakta Sarup Brahma is impossible. Abhyakta hi Gatir Duksham Deho Badvi Ramat Pate. Nobody can do. Impossible. Very painful. It is more practical to love Bhagavan. It is practical to realize our eternal relations with Bhagavan. It is more and more practical to realize our eternal relationship with Bhagavan. Bhagavan is Sheva, we are Sevak, and to do Seva for eternal period and enjoy devotional mood is more practical. Where from this kind of wrong conception coming to contaminate our heart, it's not good, no? So, unity in diversity, diversity in unity. Okay. Now, this Maha-Upanishad, Mahapuran, Bhagavad Mahapuran speaking to Gopakumar, Tathai Tat Anukulani, Pura Vritvani Santisha, Naibo Shangachati, Tasmad Arthobadatto Kalpana. We are speaking Tathai Tat Anukulani, Pura Vritvani Santisha, Naibo Shangachati, Tasmad artho badatto kalpana. In this respect, we are repeatedly going to project different kind of documents, favorable documents. There is so many different documents we can collect from Pura Britto. Different kind of documents we can collect from different Shastra. And if somebody going to make some commentary, false commentary, like Shankaracharya making false commentary, wrong conception, wrong commentary on Vedanta Sutra. Try to understand what I mean to say. I can also quote the discussion between Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya and Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu speaking to Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, why you are going to accept some superfluous meaning? Where from you are going to, how, why? You are going to imagine some different, inner meaning. Why you are going to accept some superfluous meaning? You are going to imagine mentally concocted idea. Mahaprabhu going to give example to Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. Mahaprabhu speaking, see, if somebody is speaking, Mahaprabhu speaking to Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. Sarvabhauma, if somebody going to pass remark, Gangayam Ghosapalli, Gangayam Ghosapalli, as per Sanskrit word, literally meaning. What is the literal meaning of this word? Gangayam Ghosapalli mean that Ghoshpalli, Ghosh village, Ghosh community and their village is in Ganga, inside Ganga, which is impossible. Mahaprabhu giving this example to Sarvabhauma, you are always going to accept some superfluous meaning. Why? It is quite natural, it's a general meaning. It's very clear. Why you are going to imagine why you are going to accept some imaginary meaning? Why? It's very clear. If somebody is going to speak, Gangayam Ghosapalli, as a literal meaning of the Sanskrit word, it means that a Gospalli, the community of ghosts living in Ganga, living inside Ganga, which is impossible. That's mean you will have to realize Gangayam Ghosapalli mean the Gospalli, I mean the ghost community living at the bank of Ganga. It is quite natural. Shata Praman, which is quite natural. It is very clear to me. If I am going to change the meaning and going to accept Lakshana, Obida and Lakshana. Obida means what to the word compiled by one Mahajan like Vyasdev Adi. If I am going to enjoy the full Kripa of Vyasdev, that I can realize the inner meaning what Vyasdev wanted to say. And one man devoid of bhakti, maybe Mayavadi, if going to explain the word compiled by Vyasdev, surely he is not going to give the same meaning, because he is going to accept logic. He is going to accept logic. So he, according to his logic, he goes, oh, there is a meaning. Whereas Mahaprabhu speaking, the writer of that Vedanta Sutta is Vyasadev. Vyasadev is Narayan himself. So what he meant to say, actually the inner meaning, Vyasadev can understand what he meant to say. Actually Vyasadev can understand, Vyasadev can speak the real inner meaning of any word, but you are unnecessarily going to change that meaning and going to apply your brain superfluous meaning, which is not good. Then Mahaprabhu going to give example. Gangayam Ghosapalli, if say, then you will have to make some lakshana, you have to realize Ganga, this Gospalli, ghost community, surely cannot live inside Ganga. It must be at the bank of Ganga. Follow. Whereas Vyasadeva Goswami going to speak a direct meaning, and you are going to make some superfluous meaning. You are going to get some superfluous meaning. Abhida vritti, alakshana vritti. Where there is no utility, where there is no utility of any lakshana vritti, imagination, or why I can apply? The meaning is very clear. Vyasdev speaking this way, I can get the direct meaning. Jivaiva brahmana para. Okay, Jivaiva brahmana para, you are going to make some wrong meaning. Okay, Jivaiva brahmana para. Here it is saying Jiva is Brahma. Are okay, Brahma. But Jiva is qualitatively Brahma Vastu. Qualitatively Brahma Vastu. Come on. Jiva cannot become Brahma. Jiva is Brahma Vastu. But you are going to speak wrongly. Jiva iva brahmana para. Tattamashi. Tattamashi. Tattam ashi. They are speaking. Shankaracharya giving the meaning. Tattamashi is one word, then, but they are going to mean, Tattamashi mean, Tadvastu, I mean Brahma Vastu, you are Brahma. They are giving this kind of meaning they are going to get. Tat-tam asi, tattam-asi, tat-tam asi, tam, you are that Brahma. But our Gauriya Sampradaya are going to give meaning, tashutam asi, tashutam asi. You are under the control of Bhagavan, under the loveful control of Bhagavan. Tashutam asi. Your identity is the eternal servant of Bhagavan. There is a general meaning, but they are going to mean wrong way. So, I wanted to quote some evidence from Bhagavad Gita Mahapuran. You can remember, I already told yesterday, you can remember, and in the beginning also I recited, Aparimita dhruvastono vrito yadi sarvagata starahina shashate tiniyamo dhruvane toratha ajanicha janmayam tadomimucha niyanti bhavet samamano janatam Jadamatam matadushtataya. Bhagavad Mahapuran, Shruti speaking. Bhagavan, if somebody thinking, Jivas are all Brahma, they are all same like Brahma, is wrong conception. I already told yesterday, today I told. Another sloka I can speak from same Veda Stuti, glorification of the Supreme Lord by Vedas, Sutis. You know what is written? Durabhagamat tattva nigama yotavato tano charito mahamrito mahamrita diparivarta parisramana na parilasanti ke chidapavargapamishvarati charana saroj hangsakula sanga visishta griho. What speaking? Durabhagamatmata tanigama yatavato tano charita mahamrita diparivarta parisramana na parilasanti ke chitapavargapamishvarati charana saroj hangsakula sanga visishta griha. Here is clearly written. Here no question of any imagination. Why you are going to take trouble to imagine this meaning, that meaning? Very clean meaning, very clear. They speaking, Hey Bhagavan, those Shruti speaking, Hey Bhagavan, who Supreme Lord, Hey Bhagavan, you are so merciful, you want to express your secret Bhagavad Tattva in front of common people, but they are foolish. Hey Bhagavan, which is inconceivable, which is beyond imagination. That kind of durabadho, nija tattva, your own tattva. Like the case I told, Brahma in front of Brahma, Bhagavan speaking to Brahma, Brahma, by your personal effort, you can never know my tattva. So, I am very satisfied with you. Same from Upanishad, Vedanta I told you. I told you, Nayamatma pravachanenabhyo, no medhaya, no bhuna sritino, jam eva ishatena labhyo. This I told. Whom Bhagavan going to accept at his own, in front of him, Bhagavan can express his tattva vigyan, not in front of everybody. Yogamaya samabritam, Bhagavan already told. You foolish Mayavadi, Bhagavan already speaking. Yogamaya sama, na aham prakasayami, na aham prakasayami, yogamaya samabritam. Oh, Mayavadi foolish. They cannot understand. So, Bhagavan speaking to Brahma, Jnanam paramam gujhyang yad vijnana samannitam sarahasam tadangam jagrihana guditang maya. Javanaham yatha bhavo yad gun jat karma gun Jnanam paramam gujhyang yad vijnana samannitam sarahasam tadangam jagrihana guditang maya. Javanam yatha bhavo yad rupa gun karma kaha tathaiva vijnanam asutte madanugrahat. Bhagavan speaking, you try to know my Atma Tattva, I can speak to you, you can accept. So there is very clear conception that devotee Brahma and Bhagavan has some difference and non-difference in the sense a Chid Vastu. It's non-difference. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur, that's why Bhaktivinoda Thakur wrote Amna yopraha tatyam harimiho sarvasaktim rasadhim tad vinnangshangsha jivana prakritika balitano tad vinnangshangsha bhavat veda vedo sakalamopi harehe swadhanam suddha bhaktim sadho tat pritimeva iti upadeshati gaurachanda swayam swa. So, this sloka durabhagamatma tattva nigamayo tavatmatano sharita mahamritadhi parivarta parissamana. This sloka. Hey Bhagavan, your intricate tattva vigyan, you want to expose in front of devotee. Non-devotee, anyway, they cannot know. They are less interested. You are going to express your Srimurti, your Sarup, in the form of Krishna, Balaram, Ram, Varahadev. You are going to appear with some sarup, all eternally present. Hey Bhagavan, Durabadhya Nija Tattva you like to expose in front of foolish people. Those who are sincere, they can understand. You are going to appear in the form of Varaha, Nishinga, Ram, Lakshan, anyway, Krishna, and your charitra, all your lila is one kind of infinity ocean. Your lila, all different kind of lila is one kind of infinity ocean of Amrita. Infinity ocean Amrita. Those who are devotee, always busy. Those who are devotee, always busy drinking that kind of Amrita, they are taking the taste of that Leela. Absorbing mood, they are in Leela. Those Paramahansa, and according to their disciplic succession, this absolute truth can come down to us. They never expect any moksha. What to speak about attaining moksha? They hate. Even they hate speaking this word moksha. Even they hate speaking this word moksha. Because they are interested with your lila vilas and seva, everything. Paramahansa, they are less interested even to hear. Like the case of Sarvabhauma, when Bhagavan speaking, why you are not speaking directly? Mukti jar padhe mukti pad, jive to mukti pade sadaiva. But Sarvabhauma is going to change. Jive to bhakti pade sadaiva. Mahaprabhu asking, why you are changing the slok? Originally it is written, jive to mukti pade sadaiva. Sarvabhauma is speaking, I cannot utter, I cannot even pronounce this word mukti. Why? Mahaprabhu speaking. If you can get the meaning as per grammatical, as per Sanskrit grammar, you can get the meaning this way. Mukti, waiting unto the lotus feet of that Bhagavan is mukti pad. Mukti resting unto the lotus feet of that Bhagavan, he is called Mukti Pad. Mukti Jar Pade. Mukti resting unto the lotus feet of Bhagavan. That's why we can say Mukti Pad. Sarvabhauma is speaking, still I cannot pronounce this word Mukti. Because so long, like dog, I started barking Mukti, 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 Mukti. It disgusted. I don't like to utter. So I changed. Mahaprabhu was very happy. Jiveto bhakti pade sadaiva. Jiveto mukti pade sadaiva. Jiveto bhakti pade sadaiva. Mahaprabhu was very happy to hear. So, this I can discuss next week in details. Durabagamatma tattva nigamaya tavato tanos charito mahamritadhi parivarta parisramana na parila shanti ke chidapavargam apishvarati charana saroj hamso charana saroj hamsa kula sanga visishta griha vancha kalpatarosike pasindu bhavicha patitanam pavanabho vaishnavyo namo namaha yat kinchit yat karma bhir yat tapasha jnana vairagyatascha jat yogena dana dharmena shyabhir itorairapi sarvam madbhakti yogena madbhakta lavati anjasa sargapa vargam madhyama kathanchit jadi vanchati vancha kalpatarosya ke pasindu bhavcha patitanam pavanabha vaishnavyo namo